on the court. Présentons maintenant les formations du match d'aujourd'hui. Veuillez vous joindre à moi pour souhaiter la bienvenue aux équipes sur le terrain. La Nouvelle-Écosse, Nova Scotia, number 0, Daniel Arnaud. Numéro 1, number 1, Kayla McKinnon. Numéro 7, number 7, Stéphane Roy. Numéro 9, number 9, Annika Siegel. Numéro 13, number 13, Julia McKinnon. Numéro 23, number 23, Jack Kennedy. Le numéro 28, number 28, Marie-Josée Bessette. Le numéro 30, number 30, Cassandra Roy. Le numéro 34, number 34, Keith Williams. Le numéro 41, number 41, Brittany Granby. Le numéro 55, number 55, Alex Kennedy. Now for Team Calgary Rollers 2. Maintenant pour l'équipe Calgary Rollers. Le numéro 8, number 8, Ryan. Le numéro 9, number 9, Lana Sico. Le numéro 17, number 17, Genesis Dick. Le numéro 4, number 4, Hunter Bear. Le numéro 18, le numéro 18, Ellie Corpus. Le numéro 10, number 10, Reed Richard. Le numéro 11, number 11, Walker Cunningham. Now, the classifier for today's game: head classifier Tammy Toner, classifier Brad Hagel, Ben Howard, Catherine Saint-Pierre. The referee for this game, les arbitres de la rencontre: Ardavan Ezatira, Richard Greaves, and Fred Gunn. Now, wait a minute, please. Now, we kindly ask you, please rise if you are able to remove your hat for the playing of the national anthem. Nous vous demandons maintenant de bien vouloir vous lever, si vous pouvez, de retirer vos chapeaux pour l'hymne national. Please join us in welcoming our worship Kate Rogers, Mayor of Fredericton. Thank you for joining us. We are honored to have you with us today. Veuillez vous joindre à nous pour souhaiter la bienvenue à son honneur, Madame Kate Rogers, mairesse de Fredericton. Je vous remercie d'être ici avec nous.
Hello, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Quay, in the traditional language of the Williston people. And the Williston people are the people of the beautiful and bountiful river. They are the traditional people of this land, and we entered peace and friendship treaties with the Williston to acknowledge a relationship of mutual respect and friendship and peace. And so our river, the Williston, is named for the people of the Williston River. So I just wanted to welcome all of you here today. Welcome to the 2024 Canadian Wheelchair Basketball League National Championships, taking place right here in Fredericton-Swinby, Richard Currie Centre, and organized by Sport MD. So I want to thank you all. I want to thank the teams who've traveled here. I know not all of your travels were easy, so thank you for sticking with it and being here with us. It means a lot. It means a lot to our community, to our city, that you're here with us. And we know that you don't get here on your own, just like basketball is a team sport. It takes a team to organize something like this, an event like this of this magnitude. We have wonderful volunteers who are here, the staff who are working away, but also families and coaches and friends and people who take part in running events like this. So I want to thank everyone who's participated. And I just want to say it's really important for me to be here because our city we're really working daily and consistently to be a very inclusive municipality and a city that embraces everyone, where everyone feels welcome and at home, but most especially where everyone feels that they have opportunities to do what they love and to do what they do well. And so that's what this is all about. So I wish you a wonderful game, and I think I get to play a little part in the very beginning of it. So anyways, good luck everyone. Have a great time here in Fredericton. We have some beautiful weather, and I hope that you get to enjoy our city. It's a great time.
Thank you for your inspiring word. Merci de vos paroles inspirantes. We now invite her worship Kate Rogers, Mayor of Fredericton, to the center of the court for the ceremonial tip-off. Nous invitons maintenant son honneur, Madame Kate Rogers, mairesse de Fredericton, au centre du terrain, pour l'entre-deux d'ouverture. Joined by the captain of both teams. Congratulations. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Perfect. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for some National Wheelchair Basketball Championship basketball. It is the third game of this very fun, exciting weekend and day one of the tournament. We have the Calgary Rollers, who are 0-1, currently taking on the Team Nova Scotia, who are currently 0-1 as well. So both teams losing their first game of the day. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out the winner of this one. I am Joe Gregory, accompanied by Cecilia Polly. How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. My first time on commentary for this level of event, so I'm glad to share it with you. So. Oh,
thanks. Glad to share it with you too. It's pretty fun. It's been. I think you've been keeping up with a couple of the games at least today, so they've been pretty exciting, and we have games currently going on downstairs as well, which is also very exciting. Yeah. And we've heard a lot of good things from those games downstairs.
So one of those being Nova Scotia's first game, they played New Brunswick, who basically so far has just sweeped everyone else. They're 2-0. That would be how I say it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So they lost their game. We haven't really seen how they play, so it'll be exciting to see them. But we saw the Calgary Rollers' first game, and they did pretty good, only with the other team pulling ahead towards the end.
Yeah, the Calgary Rollers, their game, it was very neck-to-neck, right tight basketball until the final whistle blew and they were down by, I believe they lost by 6 or 7. But for Nova Scotia, hard defeat, loss to the favorited home team here, Team New Brunswick, losing 73 to 24. Very big point deficit there, but I mean, it's a new game. They had a full couple hours of rest, so I mean, they look good to go. They were getting a good warm-up in as we were getting our pronunciations and everything checked by their coaches, and they seemed ready to go.
Yeah, so it'll be exciting to see how they play.
Nope. If you didn't hear already, the Calgary Rollers experiencing a little bit of difficulties coming over. I believe they flew over on a plane and their team jerseys got misplaced.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Because we saw them the first game and they're wearing Saskatchewan's jerseys, so I was wondering why that was. I never really heard why, but that's interesting.
Yeah, Saskatchewan was kind enough to let them use their jerseys and kind of support their province while repping their very own Calgary. But no, doesn't matter anyway. The jersey that they wear definitely does well representing their own province as well. So it's going to be Calgary off to the hot start, and that's going to be number 11 there, Walker Cunningham. Nova Scotia looking to get something going. Number 23, Kennedy, scanning the offensive floor, looking to get something to go. Had a nice pump fake there. Takes a shot for himself just off the front of the rim. Rebounded by number 18, Corpus.
Calgary doing really good with their rebounds so far, both at their own net and at the net of the opposing team. Able to get that back and make it so that the Nova Scotia team isn't able to score any points on their side.
Nova Scotia giving it right back to Kennedy, looking like the man that controls the offense for Team NS. He moves it around to his teammate, Alex Kennedy. We got 2 Kennedys out on the floor today. And we are going to get a 3 in a key call. We do have the ref's name, but I'm not sure which one just called the violation there on Team NS. So it's going to be Berg passing it over to his teammate, number 10, Reed Richard. He finds Corpus. Corpus no good with the attempt. Trying his best, though.
Though that was fumbled, that was an exceptional catch there by number 18, Corpus. Caught it one-handed just in the palm of his hand and was able to control it completely.
Yeah, and if you tuned in the last game Team New Brunswick played, Sean Wilson, he did that move a lot. A lot of his chances getting from one-handed catch and just throwing it right in. So it's an occurring theme with this with this basketball tournament. Corpus, man in the offense, finds a nice easy lane there and he attacks, executing the position of play to score 2, making it 4-0. Kennedy leading the charge for Team NS. He passes it to the other Kennedy, Alex Kennedy. Passes it to his teammate, number 13, McKinnon. Corpus, McKinnon going to get called for the violation there, the foul, as Corpus was making his way up the floor.
Nova Scotia foul, number 13, Julia McKinnon.
Corpus, nice pass to Cunningham. Cunningham going to test his luck from the three-point line, no good. Alex Kennedy with the ball, passes it over to the other Kennedy, Jack Kennedy there.
One sort of issue I'm seeing with Nova Scotia's team so far, and hopefully they're able to pick it up earlier on so that they don't struggle with it later in the game, but one thing I've been noticing is that the control of the ball is just not there as much as we're seeing with the Calgary Rollers. When the ball is passed to them, there's a lot of fumbles, there's a lot of slips, and they're not able to get the rebounds always, which can be a big issue. It's definitely something that can be fixed. It's not they're not really struggling with it too bad, but compared to Calgary so far, it's definitely something they need to pick back up.
No, for sure. No, this Calgary team, they're pretty strong. They had a great showing out, missing a couple of players here for their second game of the day, and they look like they're missing their coach as well.
It was a great call there by number 8, who let it go off of number 8 being Straczynski, who was able to let it go off of the hands of the other player so that he would get possession of the ball once again. Good move there.
It's the Kennedys going to pass it back to each other. Jack Kennedy manning the offense. That's a recurring theme for this Nova Scotia team. They like to play through him. As he takes it up the right side. Great hesitation there, great patience as he scores the first basket for Nova Scotia. 4-point game now. Berg manning the offense. Looking. Oh, he puts it up. Looked like it was going to be a pass attempt to Reed Richard. Just a little too much mustard on that one, though. Jack Kennedy manning the offense, looking to get something going, continue this little run they have going. Finds Alex Kennedy. Alex Kennedy is good for 2. The Kennedys working together on that one. I'm not sure if they're related, but they sure work together like they're brothers. Got that brotherly connection there.
Yeah, chemistry on a team is very important, so we're hoping that they're able to build that up.
Yeah, we're not really informed how long each team has played together.
Yeah.
Some teams you could tell, like a couple of the players on Calgary do seem a little bit younger than the rest of them, and the little bit older players seem to work really well together and even work well with the younger folks.
Yeah, when I talked to a player from the New Brunswick team after the game, I don't think that what he said, we don't really have any sort of league games started up here in the Maritimes, but I don't know if that would be different for in these other places. Nova Scotia wouldn't have that because they are part of the Maritimes, but I don't know about in Calgary if they would have teams around there, so.
Oh, I'm not sure.
We're gonna have Jack Kennedy fouling. I can't see the number just yet, but I will make sure to get back with that.
I believe that is number 4, Hunter Berg, at the free throw line.
Well, thank you for that.
Oh, no worries.
We're going to see him now. See how he does. He hasn't scored any points this game because we haven't seen up too close to the net. However, that could change. So it does change just here.
Berg putting some more points on the scoreboard for Calgary. Oh, no good. But rebounded by Cunningham. Getting another attempt there, and Cunningham good on the rebound, scoring 3 out of the 2 possible points.
Cunningham with 6 of the 9 points so far this game. Really exceptional player.
Cunningham, just looking at him, he's got a strong reach on him and looks like a big, strong player. So doing his best to keep that ball up high with 2 Nova Scotia players on him. As that's number 13 for Nova Scotia, Julia McKinnon, scoring for her team. Cunningham looking to go back to that corner spot. Finds his open teammate, Richard. Richard will be shooting too after getting fouled by Jack Kennedy.
Ooh, that's rough for Jack, as that's his second foul so far.
Berg is going to go to the sideline. He is going to sub out for his teammate there. Gonna be Lana Seco, I believe. Yep, Lana Seco coming in the game. Richard hitting both of those free throws there. Jack Kennedy staying in the game despite having 2.
Yeah, I think they may just play him until they can't play him anymore. Substitution. There's only 4 minutes left in this quarter. They could do a substitution or switch him out really in the next quarter, potentially.
Oh, for sure. McKinnon leading the inbounds play here. Finds Jack Kennedy. Kennedy hanging around up the 3-point line. Oh, there's going to be a 3 and a key call there. Nova Scotia getting called for a lot of those little errors there. Corpus working away. Finds an open Cunningham. Cunningham staying there and bang! Hits that right from the U in the corner. Thanks to the screen from number 8, Ryan Strastinki, my bad. Oh, that was a great move there by Straczynski. As he gets the rebound. He'll take it up the floor. Gonna run the offensive attack here for the Rollers. He finds Cunningham. Cunningham with that long reach, scoring yet another point. Off to a very hot start.
With 10 points so far, that's really exceptional this early on in the game, and I would say that he's going to be one of the biggest challenges that Nova Scotia has to overcome. They're going to definitely need to have some people on him to make sure he doesn't score anymore.
No, yeah. Danielle Arbor, who was guarding him on that sequence of points there. Not the tallest players, couldn't really get up to his reach, but working pretty hard to stop him there. Cunningham finds a cutting Richard. Richard drops the 2 in.
I don't think anyone even saw him coming there.
No.
Really good play.
No, great heads-up play by the 2 of them there. Arbor working around. She's looking for McKinnon. McKinnon gets the ball, gives it to Kennedy. Kennedy puts it up, just rolls out of the bat, off the iron. Richard, man in the charge, finds the lead at Corpus. Corpus spins right around, gets a perfect position, and he settles for 2. Excellent patience and adjustment there by Corpus. A leading pass he fumbled with a little bit. Looked like he was going to go out of bounds. Shifted all of his weight to turn around and got to the perfect spot to lay it up.
This is one thing I've noticed with him, not only his amazing ball handling skills, but also his amazing movement as well. His pivots and just anything he does, he's swerving around everyone else, and it's hard to catch someone that's going so fast and is so unpredictable with their movements, which is really good for Calgary.
No, for sure. Corpus, out of all the games I've seen, he's definitely one that is very good at moving around and contributing and pivoting, and it's definitely benefited them a lot throughout this tournament.
Yeah, I could say.
It's going to be Richard going to that favored corner spot as he gives it back out to Corpus. He fires it out to McKinnon, or Cunningham, and guess what? Cunningham nails the shot, and he'll shoot one free throw to extend the lead from 13, at a chance to extend it to 14. Cunningham good for that free throw attempt, being the hot-handed charge for this Rollers offense.
Really good lineup they have out there. I've seen every player with a strong attack.
But I wonder how long it's going to go on, because looking at the Calgary bench, they only have 2 sitting on the sideline, which after you might be good for one period of basketball, maybe 1.5, but then that fatigue starts to take place.
Yeah, that could be something that brings them down in the later, and that could have been the issue with their first game as well.
Nope. But Corpus missing the shot, but he'll earn a chance at the charity stripe. Corpus banking that one in.
Insane precision from these players on the Calgary team.
Missing the second one, but Cunningham trying to get his hands on that, but it's picked up by Roy. So that is the end of the first. 13-point lead for Calgary. It looks like number 7, Roy, for Nova Scotia, having a good old laugh with the officials with this evening's game of basketball.
Yeah, most definitely. When we went out on the court, a lot of the players having fun, having a good time, which is exactly what you want to see. You don't want players to get down on themselves before a game.
No, but for those that do not know, folks like myself and Cecilia have been given the opportunity for us at Harvey High School, our little program there, the stream team, run by the one and only Mr. David White, has gladly given us this opportunity to come out and be able to stream quite an event like this.
Yeah.
We owe a big thanks for the contacts that reached out to us and to Mr. David White to get this whole thing possible, and just the kind hospitality that we have receiving from everyone, from Joe Salerno, the head coach of the UMB Reds men's varsity basketball team, coming up, checking on how all things are going, how everything's making out, how we're doing, making sure we're all fed and happy, and doing everything he can to be the best for us, and everyone else pitching in, teaching us the ropes and letting us contribute what we know and learn more to make this stream possible and better.
It's been nice to both have this opportunity as well as have everyone be so nice to us. Really, it's really nice to have so many people be so welcoming and just will want you here. It's awesome.
Ooh, good shot attempt there by Reed Richard, but a little too much spin on the ball, just rolling out of the basket. Nova Scotia taking the charge here, though. It's Siegel. Siegel getting herself in position, finding McKinnon. McKinnon puts the shot up, hitting just the front of the rim. As Richard taking the ball up, Richard taking it all the way to the left side, puts it up, and he's good. Getting some redemption for that missed attempt earlier.
Beautiful precision there. He was still moving as he made that shot as well.
McKinnon, man in the offense for Team NS. She's going to take it from the corner, make her way all the way up to the almost the 3-point line. 4 seconds left. She'll get a 3 in the key call there. Having some struggles there from the defensive presence from the Rollers.
Yeah, definitely. They're not only strong on offense, but as well on defense, forcing a lot of 3 in the keys, and almost a shot clock violation there, as no one's really able to put anything up.
Cunningham, keep going. He's scoring at will. Nobody on Nova Scotia can really contain Cunningham for his tall, long presence on the court. It's going to be Arbor taking her turn at controlling the offense. Looking for some help. She throws a tough pass. Gets it all the way to Grandy. Grandy to McKinnon. McKinnon at the top of the free throw. No good. Rebounded by Richard. He throws the lead pass to Cunningham. Cunningham taking a sweet old comfortable time till they lay that one in for 2. 29-10 with 3 minutes, 2:30 into the second. Nova Scotia struggling a little bit with trying to keep up with this Rollers offense and defensive presence.
Yeah. It's impressive to see both the team so exceptional on offense as well on defense, and a player like Cunningham who's not only so good on offense, but he's also very good at guiding his team as well. As you can see, he made that pass because he knew he couldn't get past there himself, and he's not so proud that he needs to get up there himself, as he has 17 of their points so far. Make that 19.
Nova Scotia is going to take the charge for this one, trying to get something started with this offense. They all seem to be a little bit crowded up at the top. McKinnon moving down the corner to get some space. Good screen there by Arbor. Giving McKinnon some space. She puts it up. No good. Seiko's going to let that one go out of bounds.
Nova Scotia just not able to break through Calgary's defense. That's going to be a struggle for them as they go further on into this game.
No, for sure. Calgary forced to reckon with right as soon as they made their presence known on the court. Nova Scotia trying to keep up with them, did a better job keeping up at the first, but they got into some early foul trouble with the Kennedy boys getting some early foul trouble. Jack Kennedy, I believe, getting 2. Not sure about Alex Kennedy. I think he has a clean slate for fouls.
He should, yeah.
But those guys really the go-to for Nova Scotia. And the thing is with Calgary, they got so many offensive weapons.
Yeah.
Richard doing a great contributor, passing that ball, moving around, cutting, himself moving around, making it very hard for that Nova Scotia defense to keep up. And then you have guys like Corpus, who's just a very intelligent player, making his presence known. Great shooter. He shot the lights out of the first game that we got to commentate today.
Yeah.
And even Cunningham, the young blood, showing what he has with that tall arm length, making his presence known as well, scoring majority of the points for this Rollers offense.
Lots of impressive plays here, and you can tell that Calgary's a really intelligent team. They know what they're doing in offense and in defense.
So it's going to be Jack Kennedy. He's going to be back out on the floor. He's going to take it up the left side. Nice little crossover there. Finds Alex Kennedy. Alex Kennedy puts it up. Just bouncing off the back iron. Cunningham's going to take the lead for this rolling attack. Looks like he's going to get to a spot that corner, and he does, and he puts it up. Ooh, the rare miss from him that close.
That might be the first time I've seen him miss so far, especially that close. He could be getting too cocky. Who knows?
Jack Kennedy. Oh, amazing fake there by Jack Kennedy, looking like he was going to fake the pass. Well, like he was going to make the pass, my bad. Ended up faking it.
Both players coming back into this game with a little bit of a slow start, but players like Cunningham looking to change that, and he does.
Cunningham.
Walker Cunningham hot at the field goal percentage right now. Not missing whatsoever. Had some unusual misses there, like a layup or two, but other than that, he's been money from that corner, getting to his spot, waiting patiently, making the right decision, and earning those well-earned points for his team. Officials are going to remind the minor officials, the ones keeping charge of score, shot clock, and game clock, that what they need to work on. The Rollers, they go to their main man, Cunningham, who's double teamed. Cunningham finds Dick. Dick puts it up, no good. Cunningham gets the ball, no good, gets the rebound, puts it up, and he's good for two after the pass from Berg.
With how many points he's getting, I might need to make a new space for him.
Yeah, only played 2 periods of basketball, and he's already filling up our point stat mark.
He's leading the Calgary Rollers with, well, it's hard to beat that amount of points. But other players also doing well to keep up and just make this play happen.
Yeah, Jack Kennedy breaking the cold streak after a long scoreless possession there. Getting the basket for 2. Cunningham going to his spot, finding Berg. Berg up at the free throw line. Kind of fumbles with the ball there. Great hustle there by Cunningham. He tries his luck at the 3-point line.
Now, I mean to ask, we haven't seen any 3 points this game. Did you see any in the last game that you commentated?
Yep, the last game between Edmonton and New Brunswick, there's quite a bit of 3-point shots attempted.
That's
I don't
interesting.
think many fell. I could be mistaken. There could have been 1 or 2. But a lot of good shooters on those teams taking a lot of those shots. And I wouldn't be surprised if the man checking in for Cunningham, Corpus, attempts some threes here, because he's hit a couple in the first game, I believe.
Yeah, and with his amount of control with ball handling, it would be really nice to see him take some 3-point shots.
The referees picking some dust or garbage up off of the floor. It's Alex Kennedy looking to man the offense, but he's going to get fouled. That is a foul by Straczynski, who looks to disagree with that call.
It's tough to say with stuff like that when everyone's running all into each other who's really at fault, but can't really argue with the refs.
No, it definitely doesn't help you, believe me. Corpus leading the attack for the Rollers. Oh, he was trying to get it to Berg, but that was some great defense there by Siegel.
Calgary fault.
It is a 23-point deficit for the Nova Scotia team. Officials are going to re-talk over the play, make sure they got the right, correct call. As Alex Kennedy gets the ball, he's going to look for a teammate there. Can't find anyone, backs out. Looking for Jack. Jack with the ball. Jack Kennedy puts it up, just bouncing off the glass. Oh, miscommunication there by the Rollers. Jack Kennedy with his third shot attempt, and that one goes swirling. A great hustle effort there by Jack Kennedy, sticking with the play to capitalize for his team.
Yeah, he knows he can. He knows he can reach over and grab that ball, and it's good to see a player that's willing to do stuff like that.
Oh, good shot attempt by Dick on that one. Couldn't get it in though. Great recovery pass there by Siegel. Siegel gives it to McKinnon. To Kayla McKinnon. We got two Kennedys and two McKinnons. Corpus leading the charge. He's taking his time, looking for the best opportunity. Nice pass there for Berg. Berg's going to get hit going up for two, and he'll earn his way to the charity stripe.
La faute à l'équipe numérique, c'est le numéro 55, Alex Kennedy. Number 55, Alex Kennedy.
That's only going to be the first foul on Nova Scotia, or for Nova Scotia this quarter, trying to play a little bit more clean than they did.
Berg putting it up. Oh, little soft on that one as Kennedy comes up with the rebound, taking it up the right side, switching it up to the left. Kennedy really pushing it, getting some momentum and speed. Nice move there. He puts it up. Kennedy, Jack Kennedy, putting it up for two.
He's definitely leading his team as he's the player with the most points. He has 8 out of Nova Scotia's 16 points.
Good battle between him and Cunningham, the scoring monsters for this game, really. As Jack Kennedy gets the ball once again. Jack's going to draw the foul there on Bert. Oh. Jack Kennedy Jack Kennedy not drawing the foul, but he's going to get a charging call called on him. As there's going to be 3 Nova Scotia substitutions. We got Roy coming in. We got Arbor. And once we see the number, I believe we got number 23. Or I'm not sure. Jack Kennedy passes it to Cassandra Roy, my bad, number 30. Berg comes up with the ball, taking it up that right side. Great shot there, but can't go as Roy comes up with it. Kennedy, Manning, Berg trying to sneak up behind him and steal that one away. And that's going to be it for the end of the first half of play. The Rollers steamrolling ahead with a 19-point Lead over the team Nova Scotia. It's been quite an exciting game. Walker Cunningham, amazing masterclass from him, hitting tons of shots and with great efficiency too.
Yeah, he's definitely, not only does he take a lot of shots, he makes a lot of shots. He's super, super good at what he does, and I can't remember the word right now. I'll have to think of it. I can't think of it. But definitely we've seen a lot of good plays from him, a lot of good shots. Let me count this up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 points scored from Walker Cunningham. Only one of them being from a foul shot, as he's only gone up to the line to take one shot.
No, yeah, Walker Cunningham definitely helping out with this lead, as of Corpus, and almost everyone leaving an imprint on the game, making their presence known. I do believe one of our guys, Silas here, is going to hit us with some interviews.
Ready? Okay, we're good. Oh, hello. I am here with Ben. He is a classifier for the wheelchair basketball championship. What made you want to do this?
Well, Silas, to be a classifier, for me, I used to play, so I used to be one of the athletes out there, which, there's lots to learn about wheelchair basketball. As an able-bodied athlete, you can participate, but I've kind of aged out, so I wanted to stay involved in any way I could, and this seemed like a good opportunity. It's a role that's often needed, and it has its challenges, but it has its rewards as well.
Fair enough. How long have you been doing this?
I'm actually pretty new. There's a team of 4 of us here. There's one that's been doing it for just about 20 years. There's 2 of us that are about a year in, and one that's 2 years in. So for me personally, about a year in. If somebody were to ask what they should do to become a classifier, like what kind of schooling they should take before taking whatever classes or what have you to take training. Yeah, whatever training it takes to be a classifier. What would you say? Well, I would say it's a pretty open field. Most of the ones that I know actually have to have a background in physical therapy or orthopedic therapy, so that definitely helps if you have an understanding of how the body works and can be limited. But like I said, personally, I'm a player from before, so just having an interest in the game helps as well, and just make sure you let somebody know who's involved with the program, and they can help you from there.
If you were training somebody on at the table there, what would you tell them? How would you say to classify the numbers and stuff?
Right, so I guess the thing when you're starting out, I'm kind of going through a bit of that myself, is it is really hard sometimes to notice very subtle things that can really influence a classification. I mean, these athletes are very talented at doing the best with the equipment they have and with the ability they have, and they're very good at finding ways to make things work. So we just have to be able to spend time watching and start recognizing the different patterns athletes will use, and I think just with that time in, you kind of get the better feel for it, and you know what you're looking for.
And I think this is going to be my last question, but what skills should you have to that just naturally come to you to become a classifier?
Well, I'd say definitely in terms of skills, just an ability to be observant is good, to be a team player. It isn't just an individual effort, it's a group of us down there. Good communication skills, an open mind. Being able to talk with people is good too. Sometimes we'll chat with the athletes and discuss with them kind of what we observe, things of that nature. Mm-hmm. And I think just overall an interest in the game is always going to help you with this kind of thing.
It's reasonable enough. Thank you for coming up here and talking with us.
Thanks very much. Thanks, guys.
See you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep, thank you, Silas. Silas Whitehall, our very fellow stream team member with the sweet interview. Unfortunately, we couldn't hear it from all the way over here, but by the looks of what we saw on camera, Silas looks like he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, thank you for that. And it's always interesting to hear from players and referees and even the organizers. I got to talk to Sally, the organizer, and it was really nice hearing about the process of all of this. It's really amazing, and I'm glad that there's opportunities like this for not only for us but also for these players. It's really awesome to watch them play. A lot of talented players.
Well, we're going to give you guys right to our very own Mr. David White for a quick couple of words.
The Government of Canada is proud to support Canada's wheelchair basketball athletes from playground to podium in their pursuit of sporting excellence. Le gouvernement du Canada est fier de soutenir les athlètes canadiens de basketball en fauteuil roulant du terrain de jeu au podium dans leur poursuite de l'excellence sportive. Basketball en fauteuil roulant Canada aimerait remercier ses précieux partenaires pour leur soutien indéfectible. Wheelchair Basketball Canada would like to thank its valued partners for their unwavering support. The Government of Canada, Ottawa Tourism, Hollister Limited, Armored Suits, Criminal Defense Lawyers, and Toyota Canada. Parasport New Brunswick would like to thank its valued partners that help make this event possible. Parasport Nouveau-Brunswick tient à remercier ses partenaires estimés qui ont contribué à rendre cet événement possible. Sure Grip, Filson Limited, Jim Gilbert's Wheels and Deals, Fredericton Toyota, Fix Auto, and All-Star Cresting. Veuillez nous joindre pour exprimer notre sincère gratitude à nos bénévoles pour leur contribution inestimable à cet événement. Votre dévouement et votre travail acharné ont joué un rôle déterminant dans le succès de cet événement. Merci. Please join us in expressing our sincere gratitude for our volunteers for their invaluable contributions to this event. Your dedication and hard work have been instrumental in making this event a success. Thank you. You can find Wheelchair Basketball Canada on social media and on our website at wheelchairbasketball.ca. Vous pouvez trouver Basketball en fauteuil roulant Canada sur les médias sociaux et notre site web à wheelchairbasketball.ca/fr. Partisans, aimeriez-vous essayer le basketball en fauteuil roulant? Ce sport rapide, amusant et inclusif est accessible ici même à Fredericton. Plus de renseignements sur parasportnb.ca. Fans, would you like to try wheelchair basketball? This fast, fun, and inclusive sport is accessible right here in Fredericton. You can learn more at parasportnb.ca. And a big thanks as well to the sponsors of the Harvey High Stream Team. That's the group that's bringing you these live streams of the games up here in the NB Performance Gym at the Curry Center. Big thanks to Scott Pierce at Remax East Coast Elite Realty, the Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs, and RSEI Limited.
Perfect. Thank you once again, Mr. David White, for those words to our viewers here at the UMB Reds Gym here in Fredericton. Once again, thank you for everyone, all the organizers and everything, to give us this opportunity. Come display what we can show and what we have to offer here all the way from Harvey High School. A little bit 40 minutes away from Harvey, I believe Mr. White said earlier, southwest way. So if you're ever in the Harvey area or whatnot, there's always sports going around, and who knows, you might want to come pop up, say hi to the stream team.
Yeah, there really is always sports going on.
Oh yeah, it's what keeps Harvey running. It's key heart and soul, mainly their basketball.
Yeah.
Everyone in Harvey, if you don't bleed basketball in green and gold, then you're not really from there.
That's true, yeah. Even if you don't play it, you love to watch.
Oh, for sure. Alrighty, so I'm pretty excited to see if the Calgary Rollers, if Cunningham, he's going to sit on the bench with Richard to start things off. But I'm excited to see if he could keep his first half hot, like heat, from being on fire going for the second half.
Yeah, I'm interested to see when they'll put him back in. I don't know if he's taking just a little bit of a break because they do have such a lead right now, but they don't want to let that go to waste. They don't want to let Nova Scotia catch back up, but if the Calgary Rollers can keep this momentum, they can stay alive the whole time even without him, as a lot of the other players have been playing really well too, and even just putting in Walker Cunningham even in the last quarter to save things, I know he could.
Yeah. As Jack Kennedy starts things off for the Nova Scotia team here, they're starting up with a little different of a lineup, they started the first quarter off, or first half, with both Kennedy, with both of the Kennedys out on the floor. Now they're going to reserve Alex on the floor, and great defensive effort there by Danielle Arbor, tipping that one out of bounds.
Yeah, she knew she had to block that play, and she did a really good job, as this is putting them in a more difficult position as they are able to get their defenders in place.
Great work there by the Rollers as they get Seco a shot attempt, but no good. It's going to be Kayla McKinnon working it up the floor, trying to get something going for this Nova Scotia offense. Finding Roy. Roy puts it up, and he's good for two. The ball rolling sweetly into the basket. Now it's going to be Corpus. He's going to go get something going for this Rollers offense, and he finds Dick. Dick puts it up, no good. Berg and Roy going at it for the ball, but Roy comes away with it. Roy finding Arbor. Arbor taking up the length of the court. Being hesitant, good patience there, trying to set up the perfect play. Kennedy comes away with it. He's given a little bit of space. He's going to get perfect hesitance, but try to put it over a tough defending Corpus. Corpus, ooh, sweet little no-look pass by Corpus to Berg, but Roy there play his defense. There's going to be a substitution. Going to be Cunningham coming in for Corpus. And now this is where I'm excited to see if Cunningham can keep up that hot streak.
Yeah.
From what he displayed in the first.
He seems to be starting this out strong already.
Nice pass there to Berg, as it's tipped away by Roy. Roy, a really good defensive presence, causing yet another shot clock violation. Really stepping it up for Team Nova Scotia here, as Kennedy looks to get something going, something rolling. Kennedy finds Arbor. Arbor works it around, creating some space. Nice drop pass to Kennedy. Kennedy's going to test his luck. A little short on that one. Great defensive effort there by Berg. Nova Scotia team there, encouraging each other. Ooh, Sosinski rolling right in there to get one shot, but it didn't go, and it was great work by Cisco. Kennedy putting on a display of nice moves there, finding Kayla McKinnon. McKinnon puts it up, and she's nothing but net. Nice shot there by McKinnon. Berg looking to match that, and it's Roy with the defensive effort there, staying with Berg. Throws it up to Cunningham. Cunningham yet to have a shot here. Nice pass to Sostinski. As Roy comes up with the ball. Passes it to Kayla McKinnon. McKinnon finds Arbor, but McKinnon's going to get hit with the charging call. As Dick was planted, waiting for that call to be called.
Yeah, Calgary on the tough break here. Haven't been able to get any more points so far, but we'll see what they can do with Cunningham bringing the ball up the court now. He seems to be moving a little bit slower than the first half that we saw him in.
Good steal there by Cunningham, making up after his little turnover there. And nice work, Genesis Dick, getting that ball in for 2. Great assist by Cunningham, looking like he's playing more of a passing role than an offensive attacker like he was in the first. 17-point lead for the Rollers. Good try on the shot attempt by Jack Kennedy. Ooh. Little miscommunication there, but the Rollers come back up with the ball. They give it to Berg. Berg looking to get it to somebody. He finds them. Nice work there. Oh, Cunningham on the miss attempt, but ooh, sweet finish there. Putting enough spin on the ball that it could climb right into the net.
Yeah, always able to make up for any missed points, which is nice to see. Even if he misses a shot, he's able to make that back up just almost immediately after.
Nova Scotia's Jack Kennedy puts it up, just rolling out, recovered by Cunningham. Cunningham's going to lead the break. Nice move by Cunningham. He's looking for his teammate. Oh, good try on the attempt. Kayla McKinnon comes away with the ball, throws it up to Arbor. Arbor being chased down by Cunningham and Berg. Nice patience there. As she waits, she gets it to Roy. Roy looking to do something here offensively. Throws it out to Arbor, but it's tipped by Berg. Berg's going to recover it. He has all the time in the world. And he, rolls out, but it's going to stay their ball. Roy catching the rebound, but forgetting to make the turn and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it took a little too wide of a turn there and ended up just slightly being out of bounds. It was almost, it could have been either way, but it was just, that's the way things go sometimes.
Richard stepping out, making his third period debut. Richard, nice play there. Finds good work there. Richard getting it to Seco. Seco gonna shoot 2 free throws. The Calgary Rollers really doing a great job of utilizing everybody they have out on the floor. Oh, good try on the attempt there by Cisco. Cisco, she gets it for 1 point at the free throw line.
Beautiful shot there, perfect arc right up into the basket.
Roy manning the offense for Nova Scotia, trying to find someone. He finds McKinnon. McKinnon dribbling it around. Nice screen by Roy, so McKinnon could get the shot up. No good. Recovered by Cunningham. Cunningham pushing it, gets it to Richard. Richard, it's a 3-on-2. Kind of doing a Mighty Ducks flying V. They get it. Cunningham, a little short as Alex Kennedy comes up with the basket. Or the rebound, I say. But then it's back to Richard. Richard to Cunningham. Cunningham comes away with it, gives it to Dick. Dick gets 2 points there off the assist from Cunningham.
Genesis Dick.
One thing about Cunningham is if he isn't able to score that point, he's going to be able to distribute that to his other players, and that's the reason why so many players on his team have been able to get points.
Yeah. Now Cunningham being a very good, vital asset to this lead and the offense of the Rollers. Nova Scotia keeping up with the play, though. They're fighting for it. Dick comes up with the ball. Cunningham going to work. Nice pass. Dick puts it up. Good try. Cunningham back there, and he does what he does best. Get the rebound, puts it up. Back for 2.
We're seeing some really good plays between both Dick and Cunningham here. One shoots, if they miss, the other one takes a shot, and they're able to pass back and forth, and that's exactly what we want to see in these games.
No, for sure. Cunningham going straight to work whenever he gets the ball. Great defensive read there by Richard. Throwing up to Cisco. But it's going to be Cunningham to get there first. He's going to put it up. Oh, bouncing just straight off the top of the iron. So it's going to be no good.
Not able to take so many cocky plays this time like he had been in the first half of the game, which is surprising, actually. They seem to be slowing down a little bit, though their team has 44 points, so no need really to worry about them.
No, Richard with the ball. Nova Scotia will have the last shot of this possession, possibly. Cisco puts it up. Misses, unfortunately. Roy comes away with the ball. They will not have the last shot. Kennedy finds Roy. Roy, good control. Finds McKinnon. McKinnon there. She puts up the shot. Just rolling up. Recovered by Cunningham. Throws it up to Dick, who's open. Dick, sweet move there by Dick. Nice pass there to Richard. Richard trying to get that shot up for 2. It's going to be Richard shooting 2 at the charity stripe. See if he could extend the lead from 24. And the first one's good. No good on the second. Roy comes up with the ball. They haven't started the clock yet, so Nova Scotia gets an additional 3 seconds added. But the defensive presence from Calgary preventing any shot to go up. Great work by Calgary.
Definitely. Not a team to be looked down upon. 45 to 20. Sorry, I said the right thing the first time and I messed up a little bit. Walker Cunningham being a big part of this lead. Now having... let me do some quick math. I think 26 points, or 27 points so far in this game. It's really, really incredible to see. And though he's slowed down a little bit, he's definitely not slowed down a ton. He's still able to pick that lead back up. When he got out on the court, I believe it was 35, 10 points back up, both between him and Genesis Dick, who are they're playing as a really, really impressive duo in this one quarter.
No, for sure, their chemistry out on the floor is definitely showing. Working well between the two of them, getting each other some open shots, some good looks, great offensive opportunities as well for themselves and other teammates. No, but the first game today for Calgary when they played Saskatchewan, it literally could have gone any way. It was neck and neck. So Calgary couldn't come away with it. They got some, I wouldn't say misfortunate calls. They made some late mistakes that could have been avoided that really sealed the game for Saskatchewan.
Definitely able to come back from that, though, and giving themselves a great showing in this quarter.
Kennedy, he's going to try his luck for two. Just bouncing out as Richard comes away with it. Richard with some great moves there. He's going to find Cunningham underneath the basket. Cunningham puts it up. Oh, just rolls over the net.
Like we saw even in the first quarter of this game, we've seen some really impressive rebounds from Calgary, able to control the ball, the direction that the ball is going, and just a force to be reckoned with on the court.
No, for sure. Calgary playing a very strong game offensively and defensively, and using everybody's abilities to the finest, like the height of Cunningham and the sheer intelligence of Richard is a deadly combo with his offensive skills and playmaking knowledge. Oh, there's going to be... There's going to be a foul call there on Jack Kennedy. Cunningham going to his sweet spot, and he nails that one for two. Cunningham still putting on a scoring clinic. It's going to be Alex Kennedy now. He's got the whole left side to himself. Jack, he's going to go to the right. Good screen there by Arbor. Jack getting enough space from that screen, but he cannot connect on the shot. Great work, though, by Arbor to create that much space for her teammate. Kind of a player that hasn't really put too much up for points-wise, Arbor, but defensively and setting some screens and playing a good heads-up game has really been effective for Nova Scotia.
Yeah, definitely. No, I don't believe she has gotten any points, or maybe I think she might have had 2 points that I could have missed. But definitely with her screens, she's just an exceptional player on defense.
No, for sure, and it kind of fits the role of Jack Kennedy, a more ball-dominant player that likes setting himself up and others. So if you could get someone that's good on setting up others with screens and without needing the ball, hence the play style of Arbor, that accompanies Kennedy's play style perfectly. Richard getting the third attempt to finally drop in for two.
Not giving up on that one. He shot 3 after Walker Cunningham missed his. He was able to get the rebound each time.
It's Alex Kennedy making it to Jack Kennedy. Jack finds an open teammate. No good, but she gets her rebound. She puts it up, and she's good for two. Great work there by Siegel. Calgary going to the Cunningham. Cunningham can't connect on that layup attempt. Cooling off from the hot first period that he had.
Yeah.
Or first half, I mean. Sorry, folks.
He was so impressive in the first half of this game that I think he only missed one shot or 2 shots. I can't quite remember, but very, very low. But this quarter and this half, really, he's been slowing down a little bit more.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. But I mean, that's to be expected. They only have 7 total players.
Yeah, you'd be tired.
And Corpus nor Berg have really stepped on to play in the last 4 minutes or so. So I expect to be a lot of fatigued and tired faces out on the floor tonight. But Richard staying with the play. Oh, trying to go behind the back, but Jack Kennedy there waiting with a good defense. Passes it up to Arbor, but too strong and far on the pass.
Richard, I'd just like to point out, a very patient player. We saw that with all of his rebounds, and he's been able to get a lot of the rebounds for Calgary as a team.
Yeah, him and also Corpus, kind of the two, I would say, leaders of the team, kind of make the offense run through them. But Richard playing more than what Corpus has been this game. And yes, I have to agree, Richard is a very, very calm and intelligent player where he's going to let everyone do what they have to, and he's very confident with the ball. So he knows if you're going to be in the right spot, I will find you. And if I have the right shot, I will take it, which is amazing.
Most definitely. I couldn't agree more with that. It's been impressive to see all these players out on the court, but there's been so many exceptional playmakers on this court that we haven't talked about as much as some of the offensive players like Cunningham.
No, yeah, and even to mention some of the defensive players, not really putting too much up on the stat sheet. Cunningham again for 2, but it will be number 7 for Team NS, Stephen Roy. Very wise defensive player. When he's out on the floor, he's constantly going and moving around, trying to create offensive opportunities, whether that's creating space from his cutting or him moving open towards the ball. But his best game, I would say, is his defensive one.
Yeah.
Right on the player constantly, not giving them any space or any room to breathe. And when they do put up a shot, they're putting it up with a hand in their face.
Definitely no, he doesn't give anyone any space, and even when he's on the offensive side, he's able to distribute the ball between players.
That's Dick Good for 2.
Genesis, Dick.
Team NS going to get something rolling with the remaining 5 minutes left of this game. Roy moving around to Grandy. Grandy gets it to McKinnon. McKinnon blocked on the shot. Corpus moving around, finds an open Cunningham. Cunningham gonna take the shot. Just bouncing out. Berg getting a hand on it, but it's received by Roy. Roy firing over. It's going to go in between McKinnon. Oh, there's going to be an 8-second violation there. Team Nova Scotia having a little bit of issues trying to get it up the court. Move the ball up and across that line to prevent that violation there. Corpus staying cool and collective with the ball, finds Cunningham. Cunningham in his sweet spot, rolling right out. Oh, nice steal by Corpus. Corpus is going to get right to that sweet spot. Just lay it up nicely on the glass.
Corp is an exceptional player all around. It's nice to see him out with his one-handed catches again. And I've seen him catch that ball one-handed with both hands, actually, which is really impressive. It's not just been one hand that he's been able to catch it with, it's been both. And he switches his hands a lot, which is good when he's playing offense, because it's harder for the defense to be able to tell what he's going to do.
No, for sure, a very strong, talented player. Corpus, not many weaknesses to his game. folks, this is the third game of the day so far of this tournament. We are going to have the next game at 4 p.m. It's going to be BC versus the Gladiators.
Now, I believe that they're from Quebec.
Quebec.
Is what I've heard.
Ooh. I heard it is a D1 game, so that is going to be really good. I heard the Quebec team and BC both very strong teams, so that's going to be an entertaining watch for you folks at home tuning in on this amazing stream brought to you by the Stream team and working with some of the organizers here at the Canadian Basketball Wheelchair Championships. And we're going to continue things where we left off. Cunningham controlling the offense for this play. Corpus, nice cut in. They're going to let Cunningham cruise to his favorite spot. A little short on that one, but they're going to fight for it, and it's Nova Scotia coming away. McKinnon bringing the ball up. She's going to take her time, get to that sweet spot, puts it up a little too strong. McKinnon coming away with it. McKinnon, beautiful pass to Berg, leading the fast break. Berg puts it up, just hitting the back iron. Corpus gets it. Corpus lining up his shot. He puts it in, and he's going to nail the and one. Corpus with one attempt at the free throw line here.
La faute à la Nouvelle-Écosse. Le numéro 7, Stéphane. Number 7, Stéphane.
With how much he plays on defense, it's no surprise that Roy has two fouls so far.
Yeah, Roy being one of the more aggressive players on the Nova Scotia's defensive side of things, joining, I believe it's Jack Kennedy, with a lot of fouls there, or the most on the team. Corpus comes up with the rebound. Stay patient with the ball, finds Berg. Nice defense there by Roy to prevent the shot. But Cunningham, too tall with that reach.
Walker.
Flicks it perfectly into the net. Not much Roy can do there. It's just a great, well shot there. But Roy hustling to pick up that loose ball. Gets it to Kayla McKinnon. McKinnon finds Roy cutting a little too back on the pass though. McKinnon gives it to Corpus. Corpus finds Cunningham. Cunningham, nice pump fake. He's going to put it up. He's fouled, so he'll go to the line for two. Looking to extend this lead. It is a 36-point game so far for the Calgary Rollers.
Truly exceptionally played. Both teams playing pretty strong. I believe that really where Nova Scotia's been lacking has been on their offense. Their defense has been pretty tight, though Calgary's just so strong on their offense that they're able to break through, which is something that Nova Scotia has been struggling with a little bit.
Walker. Cunningham.
No, yeah, so stick tuned, folks, or stay tuned, because after this game, at 4 o'clock, we should be starting Game 4 of the evening, and then we only have one more after that, Game 5, but at Game 4, it's a Division 1 round robin, so that will be the BC Grizzlies taking on the Quebec Gladiators. Berg putting up 2. He extends the lead.
Hunter.
Great work there. Roy sticking with the ball, trying to get something going. Oh, right between the hands of Berg. McKinnon puts it up. No good. She gets the rebound. McKinnon again. No good. Dick comes up with the ball. Nice behind the head pass to the one, the only Corpus. Cunningham with that long reach nails it for 2.
Cunningham.
Good try on the shot attempt there by Roy. There's 3.3 seconds left of the game.
The final score is...
And that's going to conclude this matchup between Nova Scotia and Calgary Rollers. So, coming up for the next game, like we said there, folks, it is going to be a Division 1 round robin game. So that's going to be the BC Grizzlies taking on the Quebec Gladiators. Stay tuned for that one. And thank you for tuning in for this one. I'm Joe Gregory, accompanied by Cecilia Pauli, and we'll catch you at the next game.